Well, greetings and welcome to Public Speaking Online, Casper College style, I guess. I'm glad you're joining me online for this semester. I look forward to the semester. Teaching public speaking online is one of my favorite things to do, although I know that sounds like an oxymoron, like how do we do public speaking and how do we do it online and all of that. Trust me, we'll get through it. This is not the first time I've taught online public speaking. So I just wanted to walk you through a couple of things kind of on the front end here just to let you know what's going on. First and most important thing, realize that I teach 3 sections of public speaking, 1 online, and then 2 I teach face-to-face. I use the same syllabus for all 3 sections. And mistake on my part is not clarifying or making clear the fact that especially at the end of the semester when we talk about you must be in attendance to view the hurdle speeches. That specifically regards the face-to-face people. However, you will have to watch hurdle speeches of your classmates online, and you will have to coach them, make constructive comments, those kinds of things. So you still will be watching the speeches. You must do that in order to complete that particular assignment, the hurdle assignment. And so I just wanted to let you know that ahead of time. The next thing, I guess, as we kind of do this week we're kind of like athletes, right? We're going to stretch, we're going to warm up, and we're not going to dive in too deep this week. There are just a few things, though, that you need to do. First is get on the week 1 block. There's an online video introduction that is due. There's also going to be a syllabus quiz that's due. So I need you to look at course resources, open up the syllabus, read through the syllabus, open up the daily calendar, read through the daily calendar, and then take the syllabus quiz. If you have any questions about the syllabus, please contact me. There are a couple things that you need to be aware of. After we get past the midterm, okay, so from now until midterm, we're going to be pretty much driven by the textbook, and we'll be doing textbook kinds of responses in what I call the weekly progress journal. So that's really what your homework is. Once a week, you'll need to do the weekly progress journals, basically about 3 chapters a week. But what you need to know also is that by the time we get to midterm, we're going to be done with the textbook, really. I mean, we'll go back and refer to it, of course, and we'll use it as we move into the second half to help us, but we're not going to be like tied to it. So in the second semester, or the second half of the semester after midterm, at that point we will be doing speeches every week, 2 of them. And those are practice speeches. And so what will happen is at the beginning of the week, you'll get 3 topics. You'll pick one of those topics. You'll do a speech. It will be uploaded and recorded and uploaded by Wednesday. On Wednesday, you'll get another set of practice speeches, which will be then uploaded and recorded by Friday. Then there will be coaching that will be required, and those will have to be done by Sunday night. So in a week after midterms, there'll be 2 speeches and a coaching forum. Now, don't let that idea freak you out. You should only spend about 30 minutes prepping these speeches. They are practice speeches. You are allowed to fail forward on them, but you're not allowed to miss them, all right? So meaning that you have to do every practice speech with the exception of 2. You can miss 2 and still pass the class. If you miss a 3rd practice speech, then you will fail the course, no matter what your numerical grade is, right? So you have to do 3 practice speeches, or you have to do all of the practice speeches. You're only allowed to miss 2. The other thing that students sometimes freak out about when they see the syllabus is the hurdle speech. Hurdle speech is at the end of the semester. It's the very last speech that you do. It's the big one. And you have to pass that speech at 80% or higher to pass the class. So if you have a passing grade, you get a 79% on the hurdle speech, you will not pass the class. You have to pass at 80% or higher to pass the class. I can also tell you that this has not been a problem in the many semesters that I've taught this class this way. More students fail for lots of other reasons than have ever failed because they didn't get an 80% on the hurdle speech. Okay, so if you have issues about that or concerns, if that freaks you out, please call me or email me or talk to me in virtual office hours. If you want to come by my office, if you live in Casper, that's fine. We can walk through that. But just want you to know that that's there. The other thing that I need to tell you that I'm pretty strict about is the idea that I don't accept late work. Okay, so this is a technology-driven class. Allow yourself time for shaky Wi-Fi, all of those kinds of things. Due dates are due dates, and I don't accept technology as an excuse. My computer crashed. Sorry, there's lots of ways to get this done beyond your computer. Make sure that you allow yourself time for there to be issues. So if you're worried, not if you're worried, if you believe that there's an opportunity that in the last hour that an assignment's due, something could go wrong with your computer, perhaps you should start earlier in the day or even the day before. Assignments can be turned in ahead of time. They cannot be turned in after time. With the exception of the practice speeches, there'll be some ahead of time ability there, but you're only going to get topics at the beginning of the week and in the middle of the week, and I'll only release them as we go. So that will not be always available to you. I guess that's the way I should say that. Okay, so I guess at this point, that's probably all I need to kind of drop on you. There's a lot there. I'd encourage you to poke around in the website a little bit and get an understanding of what's there. And I'll be posting virtual office hours. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd, so it's the first day of classes here on campus. I'm posting this video as my office kind of hour to you. Starting tomorrow, though, I'll be posting or putting together virtual office hours through Zoom. So all you'll have to do is look for that link in the week block, click on it, and you'll find me if you want to meet with me virtually. Otherwise, feel free to call me. You can call me at my office. You can email me through the Moodle email. You can email me through my Casper College email. And you can also call me on my personal cell phone or text me on my cell phone if you'd like. My phone number is 307-247-3196. Please don't pass that around, but you may use that. All right? So until next time, I will see you soon. Goodbye.